Hey, my YouTube family, this is Miss D, and welcome to Central New Orleans Cooking on the Budget. Today I'm going to be making a shrimp Creole, one of my favorites. My mother used to make it for me all the time. So we have about a pound and a half of large shrimp. Look how beautiful. And they've been deveined. Cut that, cut that little black part out the shrimp. Um, we have a half a cup of bell pepper, a little over a half a cup of um, onion, not quite 3/4 cups. We got 8 cloves of garlic. I love garlic. I got a small can of tomato sauce, some sugar. I got some butter. So we're gonna before we start, I need to go ahead and season my peas. So I was just waiting for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and season my peas about, like I always say, about a teaspoon of accent, about a teaspoon of garlic, some soul seasoning, some black pepper, and that's about a quarter teaspoon of black pepper. Then I have about let's say a teaspoon of sugar. Now one thing, me being a diabetic, the sugar that's not gonna hurt me. Um, but so I can have a little sugar sometime. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stir all of that together, and I'm gonna add my butter, about a teaspoon and a half. You know, butter go good with everything. Yep, sure is. Now, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that cook. And once it get cooked, and once it cook down, then I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Now I have my skillet. That's right, Miss D got her skillet today again. And what? Sure do. You know Miss D love a skillet, y'all. Y'all always hear me say this. Now, I got my skillet on. I'm gonna put my shrimp in here, and I'm gonna season them a little bit at a time. And I'm gonna season them just like I added seasoning to my peas. A little garlic powder, some accent, some black pepper. Look, y'all, it's Miss Stephanie. She don't want to be on camera today, but that's okay. She come on camera when she feel like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just work the seasoning around. Then I'm gonna add the other ones and season those too. So when you've been cooking a long time, you get used to it, and you know exactly what you need to do and how to go about doing it. And that's why I'm here. That's why I decided to do my show, because I want other people to learn. You know, listen. I'm gonna tell you like I always tell you. I'm gonna keep it real. Miss D gonna always keep it real. I'm not. I never said I was the best cook, okay? But I can cook, and I cook, and I was taught to cook the way I know how I'm doing it now. I always was taught to be clean, be efficient, and make sure that your food is seasoned and it's gonna complement um, people's taste. She said, my mother always taught me never over season, never under season. And that's the truth. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna saute my shrimp a little bit, just brown them a little bit. Not too much. Here we go. Just put them in there in my olive oil. Oh, Miss D always use olive oil. Most of the time I use olive oil, y'all. Yeah, most of the time we use olive oil. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish seasoning the rest of my shrimp, just like I did those. I hope you're having a good Sunday. I'm so excited to be here. Like, I'm so happy. I always talk about God. I give God the glory and thank Him for being here. I'm so excited, and Just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Now, I did the same thing to these shrimp as I did to those. So I'm gonna put all of these in the skillet. Just work them up a little bit, give them a little brownness. I like to kind of pre-cook them a little bit. So I'm finished with that, and I'm gonna put that in the zinc too. Wash my hands like I always do. Now you know me, they always tell y'all, always wash the lids of canned items and bottles or wash bottles. Everything you get, wipe it down. Get a hand sanitizer. I mean, not a hand sanitizer. Get one of those sanitizing little cloths and wipe everything down. Wipe it down like you lost your mind because we living in some nasty times. People nasty. And then we got this virus. So what you want to do is try to protect your family and yourself as much as possible. So that's what I do. I wipe all of my things down. Like my count, like I swear, I've been trying to do better with the OCD, but I don't know. It's not working. It's not working. But anyway, it's okay because it's not a bad thing. All right. So let me get my spoon. I hope you're having a good Sunday, because I am. I really am. I say, what can I cook today? What am I in the mood for? You know, y'all? I say, you know what? I'm going to make some shrimp Creole. Oh, by the way, y'all been doing good on my diet. I've been losing weight. I'm just doing it slow. But it's coming along. It's coming along. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed. My sugar is good. I'm just so happy. But if y'all don't mind, I just want to talk about the continued racism in America. You know, I always, if I got something to say, I'm gonna say it. You know, and what I talk about is never to offend anyone, but to get them to understand where we're coming from. You know, with the death of Mr. Floyd, you know, I was like, I had a headache for 2 days after I saw him get murdered like that on TV. I was just appalled. I was just so sick and disgusted. I had a headache for 2 days, like I said. I just didn't understand the hate that someone else could put on someone else. It's a shame in 2020 in America that we're still going through the same things. This country would be better without racists, without bigotry, without evil and people lack of education. You know, white America has been entitled to everything in this world. Not all white people are bad. Not all people are bad, period. But we got those who don't understand and don't want to understand where we're coming from. And it's at the point now where things are going to get really bad. And I'm talking about a race war. There will be a race war because I don't really think America gets it. And before black people continue to be abused and treated like a dog, nothing is going to come of it. It really isn't. You would think the flag that waves every day at the White House, that red, white, and blue flag we call America, that it understands and appreciates people who live here for what they are, American citizens. My family, my ancestors helped build this company, build this country. And I'm not going to sit idle by and let people continue to think they could humiliate us and be disrespectful to us, and no African American should. We got a voice. We got a voice. We can voice our opinions. We can protest peacefully and get things done. I'm just tired of the same thing over and over and over again. But we have to do what we have to do to get things going. You know, America America is blind. Justice is blind. Justice has that cloth around her head or rag around her head, and she sees what she wants to see when she wants to see it, and that's so sad. I don't know why the attorney general don't prosecute these racist people, these racist police officers when they commit crimes, because they are the ones who are ruining it for the good cops who don't have that, in them. There's some really good cops now, y'all. Now I'm gonna keep it real. But you got some, just like I said, who just don't care, who just hate niggas. And that's what they call us. But I don't classify my people as niggas. I don't know where they get that word from, but it has nothing to do with having dark skin. It has nothing to do with having melanin in your skin. Because the word racist, the word nigga is a ignorant and a racist term. And it is not meant for us. Because we are warriors of kings and queens. So I don't know where you get that stupid word from. It doesn't make any sense to me. It never did. But I know how to use it to my advantage when someone disrespects me. But nonetheless, we got to do what we got to do. We got to protect our families. We got to pray. We have to pray and keep God close to us and pray for our nation and pray for our people. We have to. Because like I say, we live in the times where people just don't care. But we're going to be okay. There's 40 million African Americans in this country. You can't give it all of us. No. Anyway, I got my peas on, and if I'm using them, I like to taste my food, so I'm using a plastic spoon to see how it tastes, y'all. Ooh, I did good. I seasoned that really good. And it's seasoned, and like I told y'all, it's seasoned just right. Not over seasoned, not under seasoned. So I'm just having a beautiful day. I'm so blessed to be here. I got my beautiful shrimp on. Now, let me tell y'all about my daughter. Because she on a diet like her mom. So she say, Mom, she say, you didn't tell me you was making shrimp Creole today. And I say, I didn't tell you? I say, I didn't have to tell you. she say, but I'm on my diet. And I say, I understand that. I'm on mine too. I said, but you have to know what's, like portion control, how much to eat, and all of that. You know what I'm talking about. So, you can eat brown rice with this. You can eat brown pasta. Make you like a brown pasta to go with your shrimp Creole. Or you can just take the shrimp, put them on a bed of lettuce with some vegetables, steamed vegetables, or you can cook them like I am or put them in the oven. It's so many ways to still enjoy food without overdoing it. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So my shrimp is looking good. Now, I'm going to take my shrimp and put them in my bowl because I'm going to make the roux. Can you tell me what a roux is, boys and girls? I'm just teasing. I love children. Well, anyway, but I love kids, but so I always tease them when I ask them a question. Well, anyway, so I'm about to make my roux, and I'm going to take, there go my Earl, tripping. I'm going to take about two teaspoons of Earl, and I'm going to take about a quarter cup of flour, and I'm going to mix that. I'm going to mix that up with the Earl until it's like a caramelized brown. Because what's going to give my flour and Earl mixture the color is the sauce, and that's what I'm achieving, and that's what I want to achieve anyway. All right, so we got that going. I'm going to load my peas. I love peas sometimes, especially when you don't eat them often. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Now, as my roux begins to cook, okay, let me show you. You see, it's a little creamy white, so I'm just going to keep on cooking it until the color changes. I just want it just a little bit darker than what it is. Okay? Just a little browner, I should say. Not my color, but you get it nonetheless. All right. So I'm going to take once that start to brown a little, get a little color, I should say. Then I'm going to add my bell pepper. Going to add my garlic, and I'm going to add my onion, and then I'm going to add my sauce, and then a tinge of sugar, not too much, a tinge of sugar. I'm gonna show you what a tinge look like. Okay. I love cooking on a budget. I really do. I love my cooking show, Essential New Orleans Cooking on a Budget. You know, I'm so blessed to have this show. I enjoy it. You know, I feel so good, like when I'm talking to my viewers, because I know y'all be talking back to me. You may not say nothing in the comments, but that's okay. I still appreciate you nonetheless. And I enjoy what I do. I really do. All right, now. You see, it's getting color. You see my roux is getting color? Yeah. Let me tell you something. If you don't have money for a gravy, this is how you do a gravy. Okay? You always gotta make a roux. And then you always need your bell pepper. So I'm about to go ahead and add the bell pepper to my roux. Make sure you get everything out. Don't leave nothing in there. That costs money. I got my onion. I'm going to pour that in here too. And I got my garlic. How many cloves of garlic I told you I had? I can't hear you. 8, that's right. And I'm going to mix that together, y'all. I'm going to mix that together. Ooh, that looks good. Smells good too. That smells really good. You know, a lot of people don't saute or pre-cook their shrimp a little bit. They just put them in there like that. I just never put mine in there. I just don't care to put my shrimp in my sauce raw. You know, everybody. That's why I say everybody cook how they want. You know, so like I don't, you know, care how other people cook. This is just how I do it. You know, that's why I always say everybody cooks differently. So I'm going to add some butter. That's right. And y'all know I don't need to be eating this butter because I'm on a diet, but I'm going to eat it anyway. I said 2 teaspoons. But I should say 2 tablespoons, y'all. That's a little much. It's going to be okay. It's going to taste good now. And it's not like, who gonna tell my doctor? Oh, God is good. No matter what, God is good, y'all. You know what? I like having this cooking show because I get to give you a message. You know, sometimes my message is about life, and sometimes my message is about God. You know, in this living in these times, we need God more than ever. Hallelujah. Oh, yes. Yes, we do. Oh, because we living in some funky times, y'all. But as long as you trust in the Lord, as long as your faith is of a mustard seed, and you know how tiny that mustard seed is, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. And I believe that. So, okay, so I'm going to brown I need everything to get a little caramelized, y'all, before I put my sauce in. You know what I'm saying? Caramelize. Caramelize is when it starts to get brown, turn brown. The flour, the onion, the garlic, when everything starts to take on a change, like a metamorphosis. Well, not quite like a metamorphosis, but something like that. Don't laugh at me because I ain't used the right word. I was close though. Boy. This is so wonderful. This is a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. You know, I've been doing a lot of research, like, trying to come up with some ideas for my cooking show. And it's coming along, you know. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. So happy. I'm so blessed to be here, you know. And I just want to show you what I know. I just want to teach you what I know. So, you see how my peas coming along? Oh yeah, my peas is coming along. And let me tell you, y'all, Miss D was being lazy today, like she do sometimes. But nonetheless, I brought those Walmart. I brought the Walmart frozen peas. They're so beautiful and green, right? So that's the ones I'm using today. Mmm. Yep. And in a few minutes, I'm gonna turn them out. Okay. But my root, I'm just waiting till it's taking a long. I don't know what's taking it so long. But you need to come on here, girl. Okay, if anybody got all day for you to be taking your time. Okay, where you think you is? So I had to turn it up a little bit, give her a little bit more heat, give her a little bit more momentum. Because she's not acting right. I don't know what's wrong with her. You need to go ahead on, girl, and get brown. So I'm going to turn my peas off. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to put you on the side. Give you a little stir. And just let you sit there for a minute, okay? Because after I cook everything and I let everything cool, I always like to put them in containers, wash my dishes, clean my kitchen, and I'm done. Y'all do the same thing? Like, y'all clean your kitchen too like that? Y'all make sure that you put your food in containers. Don't put pots in. Let me tell you something. Don't put pots and pans in your refrigerator. What's wrong with you? Where you from? All right, get you some containers. Dollar Tree got containers for $1. After you finish everything, put all your food in containers. Put it neat. Keep it organized. Wash your pots up, your pans. Put them up. Then go sit down and have you a glass of wine, a glass of beer, cold drink, juice, whatever. Okay? Don't do that. Y'all be driving me crazy. Stop that. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's coming along, y'all. Yep, it's coming along. When I be hitting the skillet like that, I be just getting trying to get my spoon clean, to get everything in there so it can brown along with everything else that's brown. Because I can't have stuff on the spoon and it's not getting brown. What you think? Get in there. Get in there. That's right. You see? Let me show you. It's coming along. It's taking a little long, but see? It's getting there. I hope you're having a good day today, because I am. I really am. Let me put these dishes on the plate. Excuse me, let me get me some water. Y'all know I always drink this kind of water because it doesn't have any sodium. Always wipe your bottle off. I always wipe my bottle off, but I drink Crystal Geyser. That's what I drink because it doesn't have any sodium. You know, I always talk about that. It's the last thing that I need. You know, so let me just push this on the side. You see? Look at that. You see how it turned brown? All right. See, we do real cooking here, y'all. We do real cooking. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add my sauce because my bell pepper, my onion, you know, it's caramelizing. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that. Yeah, I know y'all saw me take a knife and get the sauce out there. Yeah, cause this is what I do. This is how I cook in my kitchen. But but don't do that. But everybody cook how they want to cook. I keep telling you that. Everybody cooks how they want to cook. Everybody cook how they want to cook. So I have some water, and I'm gonna take this water and pour it in my can and stir it around and get all of that. I'm gonna get all of that extra tomato sauce out of there and pour it in here. Now I'm gonna take about about a cup of water and pour it in my skillet. Now I'm gonna set it over here. And I'm just gonna stir it, and then I'm gonna put my shrimp in. Once it starts to heat up, really heat up and start cooking, because I don't want to overcook my shrimp. There's nothing worse than overcooked shrimp. So I got all my onions, my bell pepper, my garlic. Is there something that I'm missing? Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you for reminding me. Excuse me for a minute. Bam! Parsley. Can you see that? Parsley. I forgot the parsley. So you can put about a teaspoon of parsley or a teaspoon and a half. By having them little bitty holes, you think you're not putting a lot like you think you are. Now, so I got my parsley. I gotta wipe my stove, y'all. Y'all know I gotta clean my stove, clean my countertop. Clean that. Now, okay. Wash my cloth, wash my rag. Get that little. Get that little onion and bell pepper off it. Okay? Now. Okay. Let me get some more water. Now, I'm gonna season my sauce with some salt seasoning. How much did I use? What did I tell y'all? What I always tell you? About a teaspoon. Then you got some accent, same thing. Then I got some. I love you too. My daughter was telling me she loved me. Then I got some garlic powder. Same thing. You know what I like to do, y'all? I like to do a live show. I like to do a live one day. I'm just waiting to build up my viewers. And I would like to do a live. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I get to interact with the people and actually hear what they say. Because I am a people person. I care. I wear my heart on my sleeve sometimes, maybe too much. But nonetheless, I'm not going to change, because I don't ever want to be in this world with a cold heart. Now, mind you, I'm not a damn fool now, but I always try to do the best and be the best human being that God wants me to be. And that's why I'm so blessed to have this cooking show. I'm so thankful to God for my cooking show. I love it. I love cooking for people. I love cooking for all the people who watch my show, and I'm very appreciative. And if you enjoy my show, and you know anybody who might enjoy my show, just subscribe if you want to. It's up to you. Now, let me put my water on the side. Now, let me show you. See, it's starting to cook down. I'm gonna bring it a little closer once it really starts to cook down, y'all. Like, I want my sauce to be thick, but not too thick. I don't want it like paste. I want the consistency to be enough. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. It's a nice, rich, kind of not. It's not completely red. It's kind of like like a red, medium red color. I'm about to taste it, y'all. Mmm, that's very good. Now let me rinse this off. You know, I was gonna when I was when I was gonna when I was cooking my shrimp Creole, and they said, "Well, what are you cooking today?" And I told them I said, "Making shrimp Creole." I said, "I'm just making enough for myself today because I don't think nobody else wants to eat any." Can you just cook me? Can you cook a little extra just in case? And then my other sister said, "Can you cook a little extra some and cook some extra rice? I might want some too." Well, if you wanted some, you should have thought about getting up and cooking it. That's what I be telling y'all. But it said, Debbie, it don't make no sense. You about to cook it? So I always mess with them like that. I always tease them. So my sauce is cooking, y'all. I'm just waiting till it start till it start to bubble up a little bit, the gravy. Then I'm gonna add a half a teaspoon of sugar, and I'm gonna add about a quarter teaspoon of cayenne pepper. All right, that's gonna be delicious. That's gonna be delicious. Oh, you be cracking myself up. I be having such a good time in here. I swear, I be like, it's like I be talking to a whole live audience, y'all. I do. And ain't nobody in here but me. In his kitchen, I mean. In the kitchen. Oh, so beautiful. Mm. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. I'm gonna add some salt, just a little salt, about a half a teaspoon. All right. And I'm gonna stir it up. Now I'm gonna taste it again. But sometimes when you see the things, it may be there, but it may not be what you used to tasting. So that's sometimes I say, well, you know what? I have to add a little something else to it. Because I'm not gonna stand up here and bullshit you and pretend like I get things right all the time. That's not the case. I'm not perfect, you know, but sometimes I make a mistake in terms of not seasoning it where it should be, and then I just have to go back and doing it. But it's not a mistake. It's just one of them cooking techniques that you just have to that you deal with and you learn. That's very good. That's very good. Now that it's cooking, let me show you. Let me show you. You see? Now that it's cooking down, look at that. Damn. That sucker's hot too. Now that it's cooking down, and, and it really starts to bubble up, I'm going to add my shrimp to it in a few minutes. But I just want to cook down a little bit more. So come on, shrimp. Come on, sauce. I'm going to season it again. I'm going to taste it again. I'm sorry. I'm going to taste it again. It's good. I'm going to go ahead and put my shrimp in now. Okay. The reason why I'm doing it like this because I don't want hot sauce popping on my hands. Because when you this is real cooking and that hurt. So I'm sitting them in there, y'all, so I don't get no no hot sauce on my hand and get then you get those little bubble things that pop up. Can't be walking around with no burnt marks on my hands. My hands are pretty. Look at that. Look at that. For my age, I take care of my hands. Sure do. I take care of my hands. Mm. Okay. I'm gonna pour the rest of my little sauce in there. Mm. And I'm gonna make sure everything is out of this. Now I'm going to stir it. Make sure I get all them stains off my stove. You know, clean as you go. Keep your stove clean. Keep your area clean as you go. So that means that you don't have that much to clean up. You know, you gotta while you're cooking, you got to think smart, and you gotta clean as you go. It makes sense. I think so. Because when I'm finished, I know how to organize. Everything is organized. I'm gonna wash the few dishes that I have, spray my counter with Lysol, clean everything down, wipe all my bottles, all my cooking little containers or bottles that I use, and make sure that everything is closed and put it away. That's it. Now I know how I leave the kitchen when I'm finished, but you know, you got children, but and they'll come in the kitchen and make a sandwich, and you could tell because there's crumbs on the counter or whatever they was doing. But anyway, I'll just let it be. I'm just not going. I'm not gonna get over just to get upset about crumbs on the countertop. You see it now? It's really cooking down. My sauce is it's just the right consistency. It's gonna be such a great dinner. It really is. We know once you put your shrimp into your sauce, then you really start. Then it really starts to play together in terms of the sauce and the mix and the shrimp. You know, it's gonna the taste is gonna blend. That's what I'm talking about. The taste is gonna blend, and everything is gonna come together. All right, I'm gonna continue to let that cook. I'm gonna get me another spoon, then I'm gonna taste it again because I want to make sure that it's seasoned and flavored just right. And I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning. We're going to use my soul seasoning. And that's about a teaspoon. And I'm going to mix that up. And it should be just right. You know, it's been a while since I cooked shrimp Creole. So when you have seafood, you have to make sure it's just right. So no matter how many times you may have to season something, that's according to your taste, you know. But if you got guests, you have to make sure that it's right for them as well as yourself. So you can't over season it, you can't under season it. So you have to know and learn, okay, that's just right. Now, when I sit down to the table, okay, I can always add a little bit more salt or a little bit more pepper for my food. But never overpower your food with too much seasoning because everybody can or cannot have a lot of seasoning in their food. So you just got to make sure that it's the right consistency so that people can enjoy it and won't be, you know, and they won't be awkward or they won't enjoy their food because, you know, I really can't have that or I really can't have this. So wash my spoon off. And I'm gonna keep stirring it up a little bit more. Oh, look how beautiful the shrimp are, y'all. Look how beautiful. That looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and let that cook down some more. And here we go. Do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. I got it just right. I got it just right, y'all. Delicious. Oh, it tastes so good. I feel like, you see my dance? Oh yeah. I call that the left and right slide. Left and right slide. Left and right slide. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The left and right slide. The left and right slide. Don't try that at home. Oh Lord. When something right, you can't help it, y'all. Y'all know how I get when it's right. I just can't. I just can't. Everything is so delicious. I got my peas. I got my shrimp Creole. Now now you know, I cooked white rice yesterday. I'm not gonna be using brown rice today, so we're gonna be using white rice. You know, I didn't feel like eating my brown rice today with shrimp Creole. You know, but you can have brown rice with it. As usual, it takes 15 minutes for white rice. 15 minutes. That's right, in a microwave. In a microwave, it takes 15 minutes to cook white rice. And it takes 25 minutes for brown rice in a microwave. Yeah, so you don't have to stand up here if you don't want to and cook rice. Okay? So, let me get my spoon, and while my shrimp Creole is still cooking, and I'm just gonna put a little rice on here. But since I like to always, show my, do my presentation with my rice, with my food, I don't know why I can't get it right sometimes. But anyway, that's just who I am. I ain't perfect. So I got my white rice. I'm gonna lower my fire because my sauce is just right. Oh yeah, my sauce is beautiful. So beautiful, y'all. Can I show you America? Can I show you my YouTube family? Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Now I'm going to put this in a microwave because it's cold. About 60 seconds. Have you ever tried cooking rice in a microwave before? I just want to know. Leave a comment for me. I'm just curious. Just curious. Just want to know. That's all. So I'm going to go ahead and dish up my peas. I'm going to wash off my spoon because I don't like rice in my food like that. I'm just weird, y'all. And, I'm just weird. Okay. So I got my peas. Sometimes I don't like my peas on the same plate with my shrimp Creole, so I'll put them on the side. I'll put them in another dish, I should say. I'll put them in another dish. So I'm going to put that on the side. I like to cook rice sometimes and just have it in the fridge because you never know what you might be in the mood for. You know what I'm saying? So I got my rice. I got my peas. Look, y'all. Look at my peas. Oh, I got one more thing. But I'm gonna do this first, so I won't forget. I'm gonna turn it off now because it's done. So beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna take my shrimp. just go all around my rice. Put a little gravy in the middle. Clean that off. And we have shrimp Creole. I'm gonna sprinkle a little parsley on it. Parsley good, y'all. Parsley so good. Let me show you. Look how beautiful. So I have my shrimp Creole. I have my peas. And now I'm gonna have me some iced tea. Oh yeah. I drink the Snapple iced tea, the sugar-free. See that? And I got one more dish. And here we go. We got a green leaf salad with Parmesan cheese, salt, and pepper. And I'm going to take my Italian dressing. I'm going to sprinkle a little Italian dressing on it, y'all. Look at that. It's so beautiful. So absolutely so beautiful. So look how beautiful, y'all. I got my iced tea, my peas, and I got my green leaf salad. You can't ask for nothing better. Look how beautiful. Just absolutely gorgeous. You know, now I'm gonna taste it. Where's my fork? Oh, there go my fork right here. Oh, there you go. So I got my shrimp Creole with white rice, and I sprinkle a little parsley on it. It is so beautiful. It's like a masterpiece, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste it. You know, say my grace. Damn, it's good. Oh man, that's good. I ain't had shrimp Creole in a while, y'all. It is so delicious. This is by far one of the best shrimp Creoles that I had in a long time. Let me taste this shrimp, y'all. That is so delicious. Let me get some of these peas. I outdid myself, y'all. I ain't lying. I outdid myself. It's just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So I just want to say thank you as usual for always joining me on Essential New Orleans, cooking on a budget. So grateful, so appreciative. I want you to continue to have a good Sunday. God bless. Until next time.